Foxborough. Tonight, a good one here in the AFC. It's the LA Chargers and the New England Patriots. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. Monday Night Primetime is underway. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Nice drive up the middle, gets him about 3. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down, they need 7. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Complete to number 8, Stephon Diggs. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. Bo finds his running back, Henderson. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but 3rd down, that hurts even more. Gives him the 1st. Here's May to the air. He's going to be caught once again by Diggs. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. May's going to take it himself. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
May now, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. Drake made the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Now Borregales on to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Heads out on the bootleg. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Johnson finds the football, complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Herbert throwing again. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
From the gun on 3rd, it's Herbert. And that is caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Fielded by Henderson. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
At the 22-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
And they're going to hand him a big loss on this 1st down. Forced out of bounds several yards behind that line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Sticking with Henderson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
35-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 13.
And he's got a free play here. He'll get this to Henry. And he's out of bounds to end that one. Now our attention turns to that penalty marker. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Penalty helps him out a little bit as they come up on 3rd and 8. To the air on 3rd and long. He lofts it deep right side. That one complete to Diggs. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Well, you can see he gets the ball, and he sees a defender waiting for him right on the edge. And at that point, dead on arrival. A good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots break the tie here in the 1st. Drake made the touchdown. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Darius Davis to return it. He dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chargers getting their offense set for their 2nd drive. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. On the play fake, it's Herbert. That's completed right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Giving 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
He'll hang on to it on the 2nd down option. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They have 3rd down and 8. 3rd and long for him here. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Couldn't connect with Lad McConkey. And that brings up 4th and long.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Here's New England, ready once again on offense. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. He's got it on the bootleg. Shovel pass complete! And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
This is Henderson on second down. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's May. He's got a man left, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
All set to go now from the 35. On play action, here's May. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
May. Caught, nice gain left side. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take a 13-point lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
One after is good by Boregalis. And the Patriots double their lead to 14.
Chargers 7.
Now Boregalis on to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
It's an option right that begins this drive. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that can do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
First down, Chargers.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's caught, Keenan Allen. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Hampton gets the handoff. He's got it in the red zone. And he's out a yard or two shy of the 15. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Caught near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The New England offense running out now. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Counterplay, it's Henderson. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. To throw, here's May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. Spinning, and the ball's not free. And the Chargers think they have it, and so just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't. Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Air it out on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. It's Henderson on the give. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Second and 6 coming up here. Here's May to the air. Mo finds his running back, Henderson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Henderson here from the gun. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. May's going to take it himself. pick up enough to move the chains.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They send a man in motion. They give now to Henderson. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
May now. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots blow their lead just before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots double their lead to 14.
Chargers, 14.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Herbert from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, Chargers.
First down from the 42. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Gets it downfield, on target to Ganson. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Has it downfield, working the left. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers make it a 1-score game before halftime. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded by Henderson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Patriots running their offense out there. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Stopped by Deion Henley. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And this one doesn't go far.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Nickel look by the Chargers here. 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Picked up by the Chargers. And he will take it back for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers earn the chance to tie before halftime. That had to have been just about as far away as possible, Brock, from what that was drawn up to be. But the end result, partner, exactly as they planned. It's a touchdown.
In this case, Kate, it really was about the destination, not about the journey.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers tie us up 28-all. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return starts at the 9. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Patriots back on offense late in the 1st half. They still have access to a pair of timeouts, a little time left as well, so points very much in play here. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 3 now. Here's May. Jukes away from one. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's May on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. To the air yet again, May. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab and bounds. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New set of downs for him from the 31. To the air on 1st down, May. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
A 48-yard attempt.
Roy Gallis connects, and they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. The Chargers ready to go on offense for the final time in the 1st half. They're going to need some unlikely magic here if they want to find any points with almost no time remaining. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He's back to throw. On the move, headed right. And he gets back to the line, but no more. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here come the Chargers for their first drive of the 2nd half. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Herbert now. Going with a screen to Hampton. Escapes a defender. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Patriots offense all set to go. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. To throw, here's May. Short pass brought in. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
On the draw, they give to Stevenson. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First down now, ball at the 33. Hampton gets it from the pistol. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Throwing now, Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun give to Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The tackle made by Harold Landry. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
The 3rd down give to Hampton. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Fits it through the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Now, I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Pass is caught at the 9. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. Now, why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
They go heavy on this first and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. They'll run with Hampton. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. They go play action. Here's Herbert. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a third-quarter lead.
Touchdown, Chargers.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes.
Cameron Dicker for the extra point.
I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The kick is
That one splits the uprights.
makes the score.
And the Chargers take a 4-point lead.
Patriots 31. Cameron Dicker. to kick
Dicker
off
all
for
lined
the
up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here's New England ready once again on offense. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That was such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
31-yard line.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They go again with Stevenson. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
All set to go now from the 35. Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a New England 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
First down, and they go right back to him. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, now this defense is in the driver's seat, Kate. Right? When you make a stop like that on 1st down, now it's your discretion of just how aggressive you want to be following that play up.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They bring Diggs in motion. From the gun, it's May. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Zone read here, and they'll give to Stevenson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Off the play action, May. Connects on the crosser. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job, enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Patriots with possession. They need to erase that deficit in a hurry. Second and 3 now. Here's May to the air. Finds him over the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
At the 15-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. May now from the gun. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 4th quarter lead. DeMario Douglas with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
38. Chargers 35.
Now Borregales on to send it away.
Kickoff for New England.
On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there, and I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
They'll toss it to Hampton. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Herbert on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. And now it's 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Running it with Hampton. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Marcus Jones on the tackle. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Patriots' 43-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Herbert back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Opening carry of the game for Kimani Vidal. And his progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Slot man in motion left. Now Herbert to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hampton now up the middle. Oh, he lost the football. Scooped up by the Patriots. Well, no return after that recovery. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The New England offense running out now. They just witnessed maybe the most impressive drive we've seen all game, Brock, and now they get a chance to answer with one of their own. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. He was searching for Kyle Williams that time. And it sets up second down.
He was covered by
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Now bring the tight end in motion. May try it again here on second. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, but this one bounces out of bounds. So in the end, no gain on the play.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
May now on third down. Brought in right side. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
A gain of 9.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. Bryce Baringer, the one to send it away. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On the counter, it's Hampton. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Third and long for him here. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. He's got this at the 27. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. The Patriot offense making their return to the field.
At their own 40-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Throwing is May. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a New England first down.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
First down, May. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's a New England first down.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end, just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball.
And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a fourth-quarter lead. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
42.
Now Borregales on to send it away. On return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Craig Woodson. And the Patriots return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw it. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game. Now Borregales on to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation. But a state of urgency, got to be at sky high right now.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Intended
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
Herbert with a blitz coming. Complete here to Hinton. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense. You not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. He's got room to roam. And the Patriots will be on the doorstep of the end zone as he is stopped just short of a pick six.
Intercepted. Sets up a first down and...
Running the counter, Stevenson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Patriots can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. And he is all smiles down there. He's got his second rushing score of this game, and they've got an even bigger lead in this second half.
Well, we know it because we call these games week to week, Kate. Almost every single one of them seems to be a one-possession nail-biter. To build this kind of cushion and to do it with the strength of his legs, yeah, they're worthy of those smiles down there.
Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's out there midfield and still going. And he gets this down to the 38. Give him 32 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And over the middle, it's Johnston. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. They send the tight end in motion. From the red zone on first. Throws caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Herbert throwing again. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. Justin Herbert with the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 10.
49.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
2nd and 9 at the Chargers' 25-yard line.
Stevenson with another carry. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Makes it 3rd and
2. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Finds him over the middle. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Borregales connects. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Herbert from the gun. Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Brought in by Gadsden. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now Herbert again. Escapes out to the left. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
So this is a win for the Patriots. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.